I'm so thankful that I never had to be the type of people or the perps or involved in being a perp where I'm assigned to reconstruct reality. And every day I'm trying to make somebody believe something that truly is obviously fabricated and orchestrated. Listen, I know who I am, and it's clear that in this program they want me to identify to somebody I'm not. But sometimes, they make it too obvious. And, these perps, they're going to continuously do what they need, whatever they need to do in the hope that I'm going to be subscriptive to it. They know at this point that I will never identify with this. It's clear that they want me to be acceptive and identify with these things. And as much as they try to put things together, it just is stupid at some point. And I love to put that in their faces. At this point, videos for me is just put that in their faces because I want them to not even let themselves escape. We see each other. If you really think that you made me identify with this, do you think that I don't recognize that you're literally trying to gaslight me and break me down into accepting this to identify with this thing? And you really think I'm going to be there letting you live your little reality? I mean, this is not a threat, but it's not going to look good. It's not. And I'm not even going to be very nice about it. Meaning that they're going to... this purpose, they think in life, how targets should deal with things. If they act in certain ways and they behave in a certain way, you going to be accepting of things because they behave certain ways. They think they're brainwashing, gaslighting, the whip noises, all this torture stuff they talking about. It's going to make me... Listen, I'm going to run to it. If anything, you're making me becoming some kind of like martyr-like individual. I will not allow them to even escape. You're going to know that you are trying to paint me in something I'm not. You know that very well. You're not doing a good job at it because I'm not identifying with it. You see me just continuously putting that in your face and like, go ahead, try to make me think that I don't think I'm being manipulated. Try to make me think that I don't know that you're trying to paint a false narrative here. Go tell me your stories about what you guys are and what you guys are. What you're seeing here is another example. And I think it came in my feed because they want me to see this, what looks like a teenager. And I think like a 17, like an underage teen. I don't even think she's like an adult teen. I'm not sure. I'm too tired to just try to find out. But she looked like she's like 17-ish, to be honest. And I could be wrong. I don't know if it's true or not. But that's what she looks like. Now, and by the way, when I say that, I'm hearing these clowns that you'll see a video. The things these people, the childlike individual that involved in this, they are just, they don't even live in reality at all. It's like a level of delusionality that I don't know if in their outside, like non-perp life, how it works, but it's really bad. They tell me this is not real, that I don't think that, I don't think that this person look like a teenage kid. I don't know. Like a 17-ish person. But either way, it feels, I think that they put that there so they can create this mental battle. Now you can see her actually she's kind of struggling. You can see that she's is like maybe the beginning stage of her going to the gym. At least that's what it looks like based on the way she's dressed. And like she looks like she's just like she's starting her journey to the gym. I'm seeing some muscles on the back actually that I was surprised, but like it looks like she's just trying to get to. She's like a star in her gym, journey, I guess. And I should be talking because as I'm saying that they make me scratch my head. I don't know if it's something for them to play, but it seems like she's just like beginning, or at least that's what it looks like. But I shouldn't be talking. My body has been. I'm losing muscles. All the muscles I have are just really going away because of what they're doing to my body, and I'm not able to work out because, me working out could harm me more than do any good. But anyways, I see her and I'm like, ah, she look like a teenager. Really, trust me, if you know, I watch fitness content, and let's just say if they're women, um, this is not what they're gonna look like. This is not when I'm looking at like a fitness model. This is not what I, this is not what I would watch. Now it's good content. She's just learning how to work out. It's the beginning of her journey. Is interesting in that sense, but it's not in a sexual way. I won't look at that as like, oh my gosh. Even if let's just say she's like a young adult. Let's just say that I don't think she is. She look like a 17-year-old. She look like a teenager, like a teenage kid. Not even like a 19-year-old, like a teenager, like a teenage kid. But let's just say that she wasn't like that. When it, let's just it will not. This content will not make me think in anything in any way sexual. But because she looked like a teenage kid, and she most likely is a teenage kid, they try to make me look at her butt and this and that. And she's wearing like sweatpants too. So it's really like really try to force it to try to perceive her sexually. If not that, they'll try to do her stomach. But I was like, okay, well, you're just playing my brain to try to look at this teenage kid in this sexual way. And the truth is the narrative they try to paint about who I am is who they want me to be. Because right now they tell me, you see these little kids that in my videos pretending they're 30-year old. They're framing me with kids. And the people who are framing me and tell me they're gonna have children pretend they get raped are in my mind altering me the way they want me to be altered. Now, thankfully, this is almost wholesome. No, like it's not wholesome, but she's not trying to look sexual or anything way in any way like that. So for them to play with my brain is there's not much to do here because she's dressed in ways that just doesn't even allow them to be able to make me perceive her in a sexual way. They try to make me look at her butt and perceive her like, come on. But there's another argument they will have. They try to make me have. I used to go. Well, when I used to work out, I haven't been to the gym since COVID. So it's 2020, actually 2019, and so since 2019, I haven't been to the gym. I think the last time I've gone, if is either 2019, like right before they closed, right before COVID was so bad. So maybe the beginning of 2020, for maybe a few months or so, or for a few weeks maybe. But I haven't been to the gym since then. The gym I used to go, the gym I like to go, is Planet Fitness. The reason why is because it's cheap. The reason why most people want to go to Planet Fitness is because it's affordable. Only you pay $10 a month and you're good, and you get all kind of machines. It's a gym. It's a proper gym. Maybe it doesn't. It's not maybe a gym where like bodybuilder go, but for any other regular person, they have everything you need. It's a proper gym with all the machinery that you need, all the weight that you need. So for me, it worked well. It was cheap, and that's why I like to go there. And they would try to paint that in something else. No, because this teenagers that go there. First of all, prior to when I used to go, just I think like most gyms, if you're like underage, you had to go with like some kind of guardian or some kind of somebody had to be there with you, or something kind of thing had to be signed. But apparently in 2022 or 2023, there's like they did something. This Planet Fitness did this thing where they're they're investing in their future, and they know that these high school kids are going to be the future gym goer. So let's just get them registered early on. So in 2022, 2023, when unfortunately I wasn't even able to go to the gym because of what started happening to me physically, they started having a summer program, or I think they call it summer hall program, where in the summer they allowed high school kids to come and work out. That's something that started early on. It was a way for them to basically making like these teenage kids, introduce them to Planet Fitness so they become members as they become adults. Right? It's kind of the way to transition. It's actually a very great marketing tool because If they start there, when they get money, then they can be members of the gym. And so they try to like make me think like, yeah, that's why you used to go there. It's like, first of all, this thing that happened after I wasn't even able to go to the gym. And the reason why everybody goes to the Planet Fitness is because it's affordable. And it's a proper gym, and you see people from all sort of people, and it's real gym. And they try to make me think now. And there's a guy whose name is a person called Roy Moore, who was banned from the YMCA because he will go there to pick up kids. And so they try to like recreate the same story but with Planet Fitness. First of all, YMCA is a place where really is more focused for children. They have camps, they have these different things, these different activities really aimed for children. Planet Fitness is truly to go work out. So there's a lot more grown men and women there. Maybe not the best like bodybuilders, but a vast majority are grown men and women paying $10 a month to go and use their equipment, the machines, for them to recreate reality in these ways. To pay me like this Roy Moore, who was going to the YMCA picking up kids and try to recreate that in a it's the stupidity. And this is supposed to be their validations. Like, you see that teenager there and this and that. I'm like, stupidity. Tagameju, you gotta be strong in understanding that these clowns are just clowns. Clowns that they know the evil they in is easily and very facilitated. Easy to do. Matter of fact, you have to minimize yourself. You have to become lesser than you. Some of them don't have already on that stage. They're this teenage retard. But you become when you become one of these perps, it's like you turn down self-respect to try to gaslight somebody, and then you hear this clowns like, yeah, no, it's you. And those are the special kids. Well, not special. The special trash over there, yelling, try to make you identify. It's you want. It's like, you retards. Target me, just stay strong. This program is utilizing a lot of teenagers to gaslight you. And you can only imagine kids of that nature, teenager gaslighting you is going to be very agitating and very childish. They have no shame, because, what do they have to show for in life? Target me, just stay strong.